There's a reason why this video has showed up in your feed. God wants you to rise from the ashes. I know that for a fact, and I'm going to shortly share why I know that. You have gone through enough. You have seen enough. You've doubted yourself enough. You lived in fear enough. And it's the end game of suffering and playing small. And before I go deeper into this, I want to share with you a little story. Around 2016, 2017, I was going through dark night of the soul and I was feeling my worst. I was isolated alone in London, experiencing the darkest experiences that I could ever imagine. And I was going through this process on my own, without family, without anyone. I was alone. And I was so depressed. And I felt that I am ready to give up. I am done with this. And I remember clearly that as this thought was really simmering in my mind, and I was feeling this pain deeply, there was a voice. The voice said, Sadaf, this is not the time. You have so much in you that needs to come through. You are meant for so much more. And that voice led me here. And I'm feeling emotional just saying that because that voice really led me to this point. And that voice really led me here because that was the only hope I had when I had nothing. I was just holding on to that little light, that spark that I saw and I felt and I heard. That led me to carry on because I had nothing else to hold on to. And that process, that journey allowed me to be here the way you are seeing me now is because of if I did give up, I would not be here. And the reason I'm sharing that with you is because I want you to understand that you will experience these moments in your life where you might doubt and have so much fear, and you might go through challenging times in life. But really understand God, Creator, and this divine light has created you for a reason. There's a reason why you are here. The reason why you are here is because you meant to be someone who is realizing and actualizing its true essence. And when we do not recognize and actualize our true essence, we feel and experience suffering and pain. And the reason we experience suffering and pain is because we are living away from who we truly are. When the distance between who we are and where we are is big, is far away, we experience a lot of suffering. And I want you to recognize the reason you need and why God wants you to rise from this darkness, and that you're not enough and you're not worthy, and this period of darkness is not ending, and you're feeling isolated and you're feeling that maybe part of you is not enough. I want you to recognize that Creator Divine Light wants you to recognize this truth in you that speaks that you are meant for so much more. And I want you to carry yourself with that awareness that you are meant for so much more, because there is this recognition within that says that. And I know for a fact that says that to you as well. And this is why you are watching this, because you know deep down within there is something that tells you that you have so much more to give and to be, because your truth is my truth. Your light is my light. And because it is exactly that oneness, because we are all created from that oneness. We are all part of that source, that light, that divine energy. We are all part of that. We are all a spark of that. This is why I know for a fact that you meant to rise, that you meant to let go of these doubt and these fear, because these doubt and fear really is not the truth. These doubt and fear are coming from these places, those experiences, those past pain and trauma that you have possibly gone through because of the people that you've experienced in your life, and they made you feel in a certain way that was not in alignment with your truth, and that made you doubt your own ability, your own capabilities, your own talent, and that made you feel that you're not enough and you're not worthy and you're not good enough to shine and to be that version that is really embodying that truth and walking that path that is full of wisdom and light, that is creating something bigger than itself. The reality is that you can create something bigger than yourself because you have that vision and that creation within, because you are part of creation. If you are a part of creation, you meant to create. You meant to own your truth. You meant to shine because that is part of your creation. By you not recognizing that because of the past pain and past experiences, you are really living away from your truth. And this is why we experience suffering. This is why we experience pain, because every time we doubt, we allow fear to take over our abilities, we tell ourselves that how far away we are from our truth. And that creates this pain, this feeling of not good enough, feeling of not worthy. And that pain keeps us stuck in this pattern. So recognizing this pattern, which is far from the truth, because what people have said to you in the past who caused you pain, who caused you suffering, who made you feel not enough, that is just their truth and their projection on you. And we have the choice to not buy into that projection, because that projection is only the truth for us if we allow that to make our truth. If we become aware of the reality of ourselves, the truest self, the truest essence that says you meant for so much more, you meant to be so much bigger than what you are allowing yourself to be, then we recognize this projection is not the truth. This fear is not the truth. This doubt is not the truth. So it's time to start taking step towards the real you that is not crippled by the doubt and fear. And that's what doubt and fears do. They cripple our thinking. They cripple us from believing who we truly are. So now I want you to know God really wants you to rise, because it's time to end this dialogue that is in the mind that says, I am not good enough to walk the path that I truly feel I am worthy of walking, that I truly feel that I belong. It's time to let go of that story, because that story is not your story. That is story of your past self. Your current self, the person who's watching this video, is not your past self. The person who's watching this video is the person who is recognizing this truth that you are so much more, that you are meant for so much more. So, recognizing that even one step taken towards the path that is more aligned with that truth that creates that excitement within, that empowerment within, is so much profound than 10 step taken towards that is so misaligned, that is so not you. So take that one step towards what you feel that you want to be, that you feel this is who you are, that you feel is so empowering. And this is why this recognition is important now. It's time to release these doubts because you have done that enough time, and to rise from the ashes, because this game of playing small, it has been done for longest time. And naturally you're feeling the urge to let go, naturally you're feeling this desire to fly, to do something that you haven't done before, to really step into that powerful self that gives birth to your true self, that gives birth to your true essence, because that true essence is there. But because of the challenges and difficulties and the pain have been hidden somewhere within. But one step taken towards that deep desire that you are afraid of taking, that you are afraid of really acknowledging, taking that one step can create that breakthrough that you have been not been creating. And the reason why I want you to know that, because I know how close you are. I know how close you are towards going where you need to go. If you start listening to that deep inner self that is telling you that you meant to be so much more, that is telling you that you meant to create something big that is bigger than you, that is telling you that you meant to give birth. And when I say birth, I just mean metaphorically, because as a creation of God, as a creation of divine light, we all have the power to give birth in a way of creating something that is bigger than us, creating something that is more than us. And this analogy of giving birth is really true to every being, whether it comes in terms of giving birth to the life, or giving birth to our thought, our wisdom, by writing a book, that is giving birth to our thoughts, by giving birth to the company that we want to create, the creation we want to create, the books. It's liberating feeling because it's bubbling up within you, it is within you and wanting to come out of you. And it is time for you to let that out. It's time for you to give birth to your creation. Whatever that creation looks like, that creation, like I said, could be writing a book, could be creating a brand, could be creating clothing brand, and could be speaking, could be sharing your wisdom. It could be anything. Every time we let out something, we are giving birth. And that's why I say that you are so much more than you can even think, because the inventions that we have has been invented by human beings, and they were able to do that because they were able to stop this mind, and they got connected with their creativity, connected with their intuition, connected with their energetic field that created this vision for them to be able to invent something that was bigger than them. But actually it wasn't, because creation is bigger than all everything. That light is bigger than everything. This is why if you play small, you are not recognizing your true power, what you are capable of, because you are capable of so much. You are bigger than everything that exists, because you have the power to tap into that pure potentiality that you have within, that light within that says, do you have the ability to create and give birth? So it's time to give birth to your creativity. It's time to give birth to that recognition of your true self that would allow you to rise from the ashes. With that, if you want me to help you in this process, in this journey, to allow you to really see the truest you, to heal every block, every barriers that is within, that is telling you otherwise, then do check out Healing into Wealth Masterclass linked below. Other than that, like this video if you like this video, and subscribe to my channel. And may the light in me reaches the light in you.